we have started the mathematical logic chapter. We have seen some definitions on this. Then we have seen, first of all, conjunction, and then we have seen disjunction. We have seen the definition of conjunction, disjunction, and we have seen the logic table of conjunction and disjunction. Now I will firstly, within few minutes, I will explain you what is the meaning of conjunction and how we construct the truth table of conjunction. For constructing the truth table of conjunction, first of all, we have to see now conjunction means what? For constructing the truth table of conjunction, we have to see conjunction. If P is true and Q is true, then and then only its truth table will be true. In other cases, it is false. Same way, we can write first one, that is P conjunction Q. If P is true, Q is true, then and then only it is true. Otherwise, in other cases, it is false. Second one we have seen, that is P disjunction Q. What P disjunction Q says that in P disjunction Q, we can say that if P is false, Q is false, then and then only it is false. In other cases, it is true. Therefore, P is false, Q is false, then it is false. Now, third one we are going to see, that is negation. Negation means what? किंवा negation काय म्हणतो आपण? Negation म्हणजे सत्याचं negation होतं असत्य, प्लस negation होतं मायनस. आलं लक्षात तुमच्या? Now see, the table of negation is P negation P. If P is true, then negation of P is false. If P is false, then negation of P is true. From this, we can say that P negation P. So there is no need to write here. It is simple. Now see, we are going to see fourth one. That is implication. Implication. Sign of implication is like this, or like this. Now see, how can you define implication? In implication, P should be true. In implication, P should be true. Q should be false. Then it is false. In other cases, it is true. If P is true and if Q is false, then it is false. In all other cases, it is true. Now we will see input table of implication. Here it is P, here it is Q, here P implication Q. Now see, what we can write P? P, that is true, true, false, false. What we can write Q? That is true, false, true, false. Now, by the definition of implication, we can say if P is true, Q is false, then it is false. Now in first case P is true, in first case Q is true, means this is not applicable. Now in second one, P is true, Q is false. So we can say that P implication Q, this is false. Then after seeing third one and fourth one, we can come to conclusion, or we can say that they have told us that all other cases it is true. So we can say that this is true, and this is true. From these we can say third one, P implication Q. If P is true, Q is false, we can say it is false. Now see, we will see some examples on this. We will see some example on this. Suppose here example is, if the sky is clear, then the sun is shining. Sun is shining. Now we can say that let P, what we can say, P, if the sky is clear, if the sky is clear, then Q, what we can say, Q, sun is shining. Now we have to clear, say the answer. The given statement has symbolical form. The symbolical form of this statement is P implication Q. This is the answer. Okay? After this, we will see next one, that is we will see double implication. Fifth one, double implication. Sign means this or this one. How can we define double implication? Double implication can be defined such as If P is true, Q is true, P is false, Q is false, then and then only it is true. Means if PQ both have same truth value, then it is true. If P and Q have same truth value, same truth value means P and T or F and F. If P and T have same truth value, that is T and T or F and F, then it is true. In other cases, it is false. From this, the fourth one, which is important thing, we have to remember, that is P double implication Q, that is true true, and false false, that is true. All of you understood? Now, from starting, we have studied conjunction, we have studied disjunction, we have studied negation, we have studied implication, and we have studied double implication. When we think to study and we start to learn the tables, it is not possible to learn the tables. From each table, there is one important point which is important to solve the examples. In first, here it is conjunction P conjunction Q. P conjunction Q. What P conjunction Q says, if P is true, Q is true, then and then only it is true. That is the main thing of that conjunction. Second one, P disjunction Q. In P disjunction Q, if P is false, here is P false, Q is false, then and then only it is false. In other cases, they are true. Then negation. Negation means what? Only negative thing. Means if it is positive, it will be negative. This is called as negation. Then fourth one, we have studied implication. Implication means P implication, if P is true and Q is false, then it is false. This is the main thing. And fourth one, if P is true, Q is true, it is true. And if P is false, Q is false, it is false. So we can say that if P and Q have same truth values, that is TT or FF, then it is true. In other cases, it is false. Now see, we are going to see one example on this. Example, Rishi is rich. If and only if it is, if and only if he owns a car. Now see, we can say let P, Rishi is rich. Rich. And Q, that is, if and only he owns a car. He owns a car. He owns a car. Now see, How to write symbolically? Here it is if and only if. Before we have seen and, or, not, if and only if, dash, if, dash, only if, like this. Rishi is rich and he owns a car. We can say P double implication Q. This is the symbolical form of double implication Q. Now see, we are going to see the truth table of this P, Q, here it is P double implication Q. First of all, P are fixed, that is true, false. Then in Q, true, false. Now see, what definition has said that if P and Q have the same truth value, TT or FF, then it is true. Now see, P is true, Q is true, then it is true. Here it is true, but here it is not true. Here it is false, but here it is not false. Here it is false, but here it is not false. Here it is true, but here it is not true. But in last one, P is false and Q is also false. So we can say it is true. These two are true. In other cases, means these both two, they are false. Understood? We have to learn only these 4 points, which is very important for this chapter. If you learn only these, you can solve the examples. Today we are going to start to solve the examples. Now see, we will see the first example on this. Now see, we will see statement pattern and logical equivalences. Suppose we are going to solve the examples. First example we are going to take, that is suppose P conjunction Q implication negation P disjunction Q. Suppose this is our example. We have to solve this example. Now see, first of all, construct the table or input output table. It is also called input output table. Now see, first of all, while seeing this example, we should firstly think what should we solve in this example or what we have to solve. First of all, we will see first bracket, they have given P conjunction Q. After solving this first bracket, here they have given implication. This is the sign of implication. And in second bracket, they have given P disjunction Q. But after disjunction of P and Q, they have negated it, means there is negation. Means we have to solve P conjunction Q, negation of P disjunction Q, and after solving these two brackets and this one, we have to do implication of first bracket to second bracket. Now see, here it is P, and here it is Q. What is P? That is true, false, false. What is Q? True, false, false. Now see, what we have to solve first of all, that is P conjunction Q. We have to solve P conjunction Q. To solve P conjunction Q, first of all, we know P conjunction Q. What P conjunction Q says? If P is true, Q is true, then and then only it is true. Otherwise, all of false. Now see, here it is true, here it is true, this is true. There is no both truths in P and Q. After first one, therefore all of them are false. सगळ्यांच्या लक्षात येतंय का? जसं P हा सत्य आहे, Q हा सत्य आहे, तर P कंजंक्शन Q आणणार फक्त सत्य ना, बाकी सगळे काय ना असत्य. आपल्याला हे पूर्ण तथ्ये पाठ करण्याची गरज नाही मुलांनो. जर तुम्ही सगळे तथ्ये पाठ करत बसलात तर तुमच्या एकही तक्ता लक्षात राहणार नाही. त्यासाठी तुम्ही काय करायचं मुलांनो, फक्त 1 2 3 आणि 4 या जर 4 गोष्टी तुम्ही व्यवस्थित जर पाठ केल्या ना किंवा लक्षात ठेवल्या तर तुम्हाला बोर्ड एक्झामला 2 क्वेश्चन किंवा 1 क्वेश्चन 3 मार्काचा अपियर होतो आणि सीईटी साठी सुद्धा अपियर होतो. सीईटी मध्ये शॉर्ट क्वेश्चन्स जे आहेत आपण ते पुढे बघणारच आहोत. लक्षात, तर सीईटी मध्ये जे क्वेश्चन्स अपियर होतात आणि हे कॉम्पिटिटिव्ह एक्झाम मध्ये सुद्धा फार महत्त्वाचं चॅप्टर आहे. त्यासाठी हे तुम्हाला कंजंक्शन, इम्प्लिकेशन, डिजंक्शन, निगेशन कशाचं करायचं, का करायचं, काय करायचं हे तुम्ही लक्षात घेणं महत्त्वाचं आहे. त्यासाठी आपण आता हे बारकाईने बघू. आता या एक्झाम्पल मध्ये आपण पी कंजंक्शन घेऊन सोडवलंय. त्याच्यानंतर आपण काय सोडवणार, सगळ्यात आधी सेकंड ब्रॅकेट सोडवणार. वी हॅव टू सॉल्व द सेकंड ब्रॅकेट. व्हॉट इज द सेकंड ब्रॅकेट? दॅट इज पी disjunction Q. Now P, we have to solve P disjunction Q. P disjunction Q. What is the definition of P disjunction Q? That is P disjunction Q is if P is false, Q is false, then only it is false. In other cases it is true. Therefore, now see, true true, true false, false true, false false. This false means that is false. And all of them are. Now false is false. Now we have solved P disjunction Q. We have to do the negation of this. That is negation of P disjunction Q. Now see, this is the answer P disjunction Q. We have to do the negation of this. आपल्याला negation P disjunction Q चं करायचं. पण true चं negation काय म्हणणार? False. Truth negation carrying false. Truth negation carrying false. And false negation carrying true. The negation of true is false. Negation of true is false. Negation of true is false. And negation of false is true. Now see, we have solved this first bracket. We have solved this. Now we have to solve jointly, and we have to do implication on both these terms. We will write full of these. Now see, there is P conjunction Q, implication, negation, P disjunction Q. Now see, what we have to solve? We have to solve this bracket and this bracket. Now, we have from starting we have studied only P and Q, but after solving this we have to consider this as P and this as Q. After considering, you can find out your answer. Now see, P conjunction Q, we have considered P, and negation of P disjunction Q, we have considered Q. Now see, again implication. What implication says? Implication says P is true, Q is false, then it is false. So here it is true, here it is false. This is false. Here it is false, 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 true. Only first condition is, first one is applicable. So only true, false is false. All of others are true. We have completed this example. All of you understood? Now we are going to see another example on these. Second example, negation P, implication, negation Q, conjunction negation P, disjunction, negation Q. Now see, here it is negation P, implication, negation Q, conjunction, negation in bracket, negation P, disjunction, negation Q. First of all, construct the table to solve. Again P, again Q. Now see, P are true, false, false. Q are true, false, false. Now see, first of all, in one of the example, there are negation P, negation Q, negation P, negation Q. We should solve negation P firstly. Here it is P, a negation of P. If it is true, then it will be false. And if it is false, then it will be true. Now see, here it is true, negation of P is false. Here it is true, then false. Here it is false, then true. Here it is false, then true. Then again, negation Q, negation Q is true, then it will be false. Q is false, then it will be true. Q is true, then it will be false. Q is false, then it will be true. Now, we have find out negation P and negation Q. Now, what we have to solve? We have to solve this first bracket. What is our first bracket? That is negation P, implication, negation Q. We have to solve this. For solving this, first of all, what is the definition of implication? Definition of implication is if P is true and Q is false, then it is false. Therefore, now consider negation P as P and negation Q as Q. Consider negation P as P and consider negation Q as Q. For solving this, now see, implication means if P is true, Q is false, then only it is false. In other cases, it is true. Therefore, now see, here it is not true. Therefore, this is not applicable. Here it is not true. This is not applicable. But in third case, P is true and Q is false. So we can say that this one is false, and other than these, all of them are true. Now we have solved the first bracket. We have to solve second bracket. What is second bracket? Second bracket is negation P, disjunction, negation Q. What you have to solve? Negation P, disjunction, negation Q. Now see again, definition of disjunction is P disjunction Q. P is false, Q is false, then the disjunction of P and Q is false. Now again consider negation P as P. Consider negation Q as Q. And now by the condition or by the definition, we can say that false, false is false. First of all, false, false. Negation P is false, negation Q is also false. Therefore, negation P, disjunction, negation P is false. Again, first one is P, false, but Q is not false. Therefore, it is true. Here it is true, here it is false. It is true. Here it is true, both of them are true. Therefore, they are true. Now we have solved second bracket. Now we have solved second bracket. Now we have to solve final answer of these. Now see, first bracket we have solved, second bracket we have solved. But before solving final answer, second bracket, outside of second bracket, that is negation. Means what? We have solved this negation with this disjunction negation Q. We have to negate it, means we have to do the negation of this, means negation of P disjunction negation Q. Now see, here it is false. The negation of false is true. Negation of true is false. Negation of true is false. Negation of true is false. And now we have to solve the final answer, that is negation P, implication negation Q, conjunction negation P, disjunction negation Q. Now see, what we have to solve this first bracket and this is the final. We have to solve. Now we have to consider this as P. What we have considered P, that is negation P, implication negation Q. We have considered this as P, and we have to consider negation of bracket, negation of P, disjunction negation Q as Q. Now see, what conjunction says? Conjunction says if P is true, Q is true, then only it is true. In other cases, all of them are false. Now see, first one true means it is true. Second one true false, and true false. Therefore, only first one is true and all of them other are false. We have solved the final answer of these. Now we have to take two examples. We will take other two examples, more two examples. Understood all of you? From this, you can say that these four conjunction, disjunction, implication, double implication, these four are very important. तुम्ही ह्या जर चार गोष्टी लक्षात ठेवल्या तर तुम्हाला हे पूर्ण इनपुट नंतर सोडवणं काहीच अवघड नाही होणार. त्यासाठी तुम्ही पूर्ण तथ्य पाठ करण्यासाठी वेळ घालवण्यापेक्षा तुम्ही हे बघा चार गोष्टी बघितल्या आणि जर हे सोडवायचा प्रयत्न केला तर तुम्हाला हा सगळ्यात सोपा चॅप्टर आहे आणि इझी पॉईंटमध्ये आवडण्याचा चॅप्टर आहे. हा पुढेही महत्त्वाचा आहे. त्यामुळे आपण तिसरं एक्झाम्पल बघूया त्याच्यामध्ये. Now see, our third example will be P double implication Q. Double implication P conjunction negation Q. While solving this, first of all, we have to construct the table. Now P, what is P and what is Q? P is true, false. What is Q? That is true, false. Now see, first bracket we have to solve. Now for solving this first bracket, here is P double implication Q. What P double implication Q says, if both P and Q has the same truth value, then it is true. In other cases, all of them are false. Now see, P double implication Q. Here it is P double implication Q. Now see, true. P and Q both has same truth values, so we can say it is true. Now again, in this false, P and Q has both same truth values, then it is true, and these other two cases are false. Now first bracket we have solved. Double implication Q. First bracket we have solved. Now we are going to solve second bracket. What is second bracket? That is P conjunction negation Q. What is second bracket? P conjunction negation Q. Before solving this, first of all we have to do the, here they have given only Q. We have to do the negation Q. Therefore, Q is true, then it will be false. Here it is false, then it is true. True, it is false. Here it is false, then it will be true. We have done the negation of Q. Now we have to solve P conjunction negation Q. Now P conjunction negation Q we have to solve. Now P conjunction negation Q means for P we have to consider P, but for solving negation P conjunction negation Q, negation Q should be considered as Q. Now conjunction says that P conjunction Q, P is true, Q is true, then it is true. In other cases, it is false. Therefore, here P is true, Q's first term is false, not applicable. Second one, true, true, then it will be true. Third case is false, 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 true. Only second one is true, other all of them are false. Now see, we have solved first bracket, second bracket. We have to find out the final answer, that is P double implication Q. Double implication P conjunction negation Q. P conjunction negation Q. Now see, now first bracket should be considered as P and second one should be considered as Q. Now here it is P and here it is Q. Now see what we have to do. We have to do the double implication of P and Q. Now what double implication says? Double implication says if P and Q have the same truth values. Same truth value means true, true, that is true. False, false, that is true. True. Therefore, we can say, solve these. How we can solve? Now see, double implication, true, false, not applicable. False, true, not applicable. But false, false means, we can say that false, false means true. True, false means only third term is true and other all of them are false. Here it is false, false, false. We have solved this example. Understood all of you how to solve these examples? Therefore, while solving this example, most important thing to learn or understood these four things, that is P conjunction Q, P disjunction Q, P implication Q and P double implication Q. Okay, we will stop today. Thank you all of you.